On behalf of the Electoral Commission, I wish to welcome you to this National Elections Results Study Center, and particularly to the final declaration of results of the presidential elections 2021. First of all, the Commission wishes to congratulate the people of Uganda upon the successful conduct of the presidential and parliamentary elections that took place on the 14th of this month. We are glad to note that the elections have been held and concluded as scheduled in accordance with the roadmap we issued in December 2018. The Commission salutes the resilience and determination of the Ugandans to overcome the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic and meet the requirements of the Constitution, namely participate in the country's general elections and elect leaders of their choice. We express our sincere appreciation to all Ugandans, and in particular the voters, who turned up to exercise their right to elect their leaders at the presidential and parliamentary level. The Commission further appreciates the responsible and peaceful conduct exhibited during the elections. We call upon all Ugandans to keep up this spirit during the period following the declaration of results of these elections. This responsible and patriotic conduct should be upheld as well during the local government council and other elections, that is, special interest groups to the respective local government councils and parliament, inclusive, that are scheduled on designated dates in January and February 2021. The Commission appreciates national and international observers who have participated in this exercise, not to mention the role of our development partners in the continued support to the democratization processes of this country. We further express gratitude to our staff and all the election officials and all stakeholders, especially the security agencies, the National COVID-19 Task Force, and the Interagency Cooperation through the National Organizing Committee, who provided the necessary support at the various levels towards the successful conclusion of these elections. Further, the Commission wishes to thank all the candidates that offered themselves for both the presidential and parliamentary elections, and wishes to congratulate the successful candidates in these elections. We also appeal to other participating candidates and their supporters to remain calm and accept the outcome of these elections. Finally, the Electoral Commission appreciates the government of Uganda for fulfilling its duty to finance the election budget. The Commission wishes to remind all Ugandans, and especially the victorious the candidates and their supporters, to be mindful of the existing COVID-19 pandemic and continue observing the standard operating procedures as they celebrate their victory in the elections. The Commission is now pleased to proceed to declare the results of the presidential elections in accordance with Section 57 of the Presidential Elections Act, and undertakes to share the detailed results with all stakeholders. For God and my country, I thank you. Declaration of the presidential elections results. Under Article 103, Clause 7 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and Section 57 of the Presidential Elections Act. Whereas a presidential election was held on the 14th day of January 2021, at which the candidates were Amuriat Oboy Patrick, Kabuleta Kiza Joseph, Kalembe Nancy Linda, Katumba John, Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert, Mao Norbert, Mayambala Willie, Mugisha Muntu Greg, Mwesije Fred, Tumukunde Henry Kakurugu, and Yoweri Museveni Tubuhaburwa Kaguta. And whereas polling for the presidential elections closed at 4 p.m. on the 14th of January 2021, and whereas the Electoral Commission has ascertained the results of the presidential elections, now therefore, in exercise of the powers conferred on the Electoral Commission by Article 103, Clause 7 of the Constitution and Section 57 of the Presidential Elections Act, the Commission publishes and declares the results of the presidential elections as follows. Total number of valid votes cast for candidates, 9,978,093. Scores by each candidate. Amriat Oboy Patrick, 323,536 valid votes polled by the said candidate, which represents a percentage of 3.24 of the total valid votes cast. Kabuleta Kiza Joseph, 44,300, which represents 0.44%. Kalembe Nancy Linda, 37,469, representing 0.38%. Katumba John, 35,983, representing 0.36%. Kyagulanyi Sentam Robert, 3,475,298, 3,475,298, representing 34.83%. Mao Nobat, 55,665, representing 0.56%. Mayamba Luwile, 14,657, presenting 0.15%. Mugisha Muntu Greg, 65,334, representing 0.65%. Mwesige Fred, 24,673, representing 0.25%. Tumukunde Henry Kakurugu, 50,141, representing 0.50%. Yoweri Museveni Buhaburwa Kaguta, 5,851,037, representing 58.64%. Total number of invalid votes, 381,386, amounting to 3.68% of the total number of votes cast. The total number of votes cast, 10,359,479, amounting to 57.22% of the total number of registered voters. Now therefore, candidate Yoweri Museveni Buhaburwa Kaguta, having obtained the highest number of votes in the election, and the votes cast in his favor being more than 50% of the valid votes cast at the election, the Electoral Commission declares Yoweri Museveni Buhaburwa Kaguta elected President of the Republic of Uganda at the presidential election held on the 14th day of January 2021, dated this 16th day of January 2021.
The document by the Secretary Electoral Commission to confirm, in accordance with Article 57 of the Constitution,
page 1 as well,
which says the Commission will ascertain and publish